based in Manchester, but they train in Loughborough. So how often do you make that journey, and how does that impact like your everyday life?
So obviously, like I was saying about comfort zone, financially I stay in Manchester because it's financially easier for me to stay at home, and Loughborough's not too far from Manchester, so it's about an hour and 40 away, so I'll end up booking a hotel. So it's a balance of being out of my comfort zone, but at the same time come home, clear my head, do my own thing. So I try and go to Loughborough every week, and in the winter I was only going every Monday because the way their system was, I used to do running back-to-back Mondays and Tuesdays, but they didn't. They did running Monday, lifting Tuesday, and I already have a weights coach and a system for Manchester, so I don't really see the reason to do my own gym on my own. I get to do it here in Manchester. So that once a week for now in winter should be good, keeping myself up to date with running with guys a bit quicker than me. It was a bit different because Kilty and Danny had been injured this year, so they were always coming back later on, especially Danny, because he's had such a quite serious ankle injury, so he had to miss the entire 2018, which must be so frustrating. And he's getting back to his feet now, which is good to see. Kilty obviously was still a bit delayed because he had a Achilles injury that he had to have done and sorted. So it was kind of me and Harry, and at the time, because of Benke, who was looking after us, he was kind of not really making us do a lot together, because he's kind of wanting it one-to-one to really work on technique. And I'm a bit different, thinking, well, you can actually improve your technique by doing it with other people, because when you're racing, you've got 7 other guys around you, so why not do it as a group? You know, but he has his ways, and I kind of had to respect that.
Because he wants to pick out specific stuff, and he doesn't want him thinking about other things, isn't it?
Yeah, and I can understand that, you know, but because obviously I'm coming out and giving up a lot of my time, I thought I want to be pushed, because I'm doing too much on my own, and I don't know if it's working what I'm doing on my own. The only way you can tell if it's working is when you're with people. You have a good group around you. So eventually we did do block starts together, and we were doing some runs together. And then by then it got to Christmas, so I thought, right, well, hotels are going to be expensive through Christmas, and obviously I want to spend some time with family. And by then the indoor season was beginning, and everyone all went off to Tenerife for 2-3 weeks. So it kind of stopped there then, really.
So you didn't go?
I haven't been since, because I've been competing in the indoors, and while they were in Tenerife, I thought, do you know what, to match what they're doing in the sun, I'm going to race early, try and see if I can get some early races in, and try and match doing what I've been doing in my own race wise to get that push while they're doing fast quality sessions in the sun together. And it seems to have, it was working quite well. And then obviously doing too much on my own is missing me that spark, because I've not been able to push onto the 6.5s like I had done in the past. Doing too much on my own still, he's only made me a 6.6 runner this year. And I think a lot of athletes, you know, do a lot on their own, and I think that's why I was kind of hoping we'd all do more together. So every session, because I don't believe that you have to have every athlete doing individual programs all the time. You know, if someone wants to get faster, get them as a group and get them faster, get them that competitive edge. Again, out of their comfort zone. Don't let them do blocks on their own. Get 4 guys doing them. Do like, right, there you go. You got to do 10 block starts to 40 meters. You 5, let's do it. You know, each rep, you've done the 6th one, you've got 4 more to do, you're getting tired, but the mentality is right, survival mode now, like the soldiers, like I was saying, let's go again, and you go again and again, you know. And I've noticed how Jonas does that really well with his group. They do that really well. I've watched him making his athletes do drills together, they do strides together, they do sprints together, they even lift together. So I even seen Reese and CJ doing power cleans next to each other, and you can almost tell it's a bit competitive, because it's constantly, he's bringing that American mentality, like, oh, he's doing better than you, oh, see him there, he's got a bit of a better push than you there, you know. And one of the others like, I'm not having this, put another 10 each side, you know. And that mentality of going again. And I think that's what it is that he's, you know, with these athletes, because they're so in their comfort zone doing the things their way, Jonas doesn't for them. He puts them out of the comfort zone. So like, if you're tired, you think, you know what, it's very tired, right? Your session today is this, this and this. You're all doing it together, and you're like, God, I've got to go again. You know, I've got to beat him again today. And that's why they run so fast, because they're constantly competitive every session. And I find that I really like that, especially how, you know, it is like survival, because, you know, you can't have it easy every day, because that's you're not going to move on, are you? You know, you have to
don't
push
learn
it.
anything from it, do you?
No, exactly. You're just gonna stay up.
So
when you're when you're running in races, you're not running as fast as you want. It's like, oh, why am I not running as fast? I've been doing this, been doing that, been doing this. But who have you been doing it with? you know.
Time gates.
Yeah, you know, and you can't, you know, you talk about that. We were saying like, you know, about being individual sport. I get that, but you're not a team. You're a pack. But as a mental thing, right? I have to do what I can to beat him every time. You know, you do what you need to do as a group, but your main goal is I'm going to beat him. I'm going to beat him, beat you, this and that. And I think as an athlete, not enough athletes do enough of that. Yeah. And especially now, I think they're too smooth, trying to be feeling too good, too technical, and sometimes it's just run.
When I'm stepping in, 30 bottles of the zoo till I'm sentimental.